Couple of shocks and surprises over in the United Arab Emirates as we enter the last 8 of the Asian Cup. We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to the quarterfinals of the 2019 Asian Cup. Now we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Asian Cup related, Blackburn Rovers related, football related. We're going to all here under one roof. Now, before we get into the quarterfinals, we're going to take a look back at the second round to see, of course, the results compared to my predictions, and kicking it off with Thailand up against China. Now, this is where Thailand's tournament comes to an end after coming out crashing down against China 2-1. As for me, I did actually predict a defeat for Thailand in this one, and I actually went for a 2-0 win for China, so a little bit closer to the mark, but ultimately I got the correct one, folks. Now here we go, my favourites for the title. Iran up against Oman, ended up being a big fat 2-0 win for Iran, and I actually went with a 3-1 win for Iran. So not close, not too far off it. Same goal difference, but ultimately a little bit of a different scoreline, but correct result in the end. Jordan up against Vietnam. Vietnam continues to surprise everybody, coming out on top. 1-1 on the night. Penalties was the deciding factor. I'm going to give this result to myself because ultimately I did pick the right team going through to the next phase. I actually did predict Vietnam, so surprise on the cards there. Japan took on Saudi Arabia as well. Surprise here. I thought Saudi Arabia could upset the odds. I think the winner of these two could make a huge difference to possibly go to the final. Obviously they got Iran in their draw, but ultimately ended up with a big fat 1-0 win for Japan, and I actually went with a 3-1 win for Japan. So looking pretty good so far for my predictions. Korea up against Bahrain ended up being a 2-1 win for Korea in the second half of the draw. I went with a 4-0 win for Korea, so not too shabby indeed. So that's 5 on the spin. Qatar up against Iraq, ended up being a 1-0 win for Qatar. I actually went the other way, went with a 2-1 win in favour of Iraq, so first casualty there. Wrapping it up, well, not wrapping it up, penultimate one here, United Arab Emirates up against the Kyrgyzstan Republic. Ended up being a 3-2 win for the United Arab Emirates, the hosts, who could go a long way in this tournament. I actually went with a 3-2 win as well, so I got the one bang on target. Wrapping it up, Australia up against Uzbekistan, tight one this one, ended up at the penalty victory for Australia, the old Socceroos. I actually went with a 2-0 win for the Socceroos, so ultimately I picked the right team that went through. Now here we go, folks, it's the time you've been waiting for. Who's going to go through from the quarters to the semis? Well, these are my predictions. Vietnam will take on Japan in one of the first quarterfinals, and I'm actually going to go with this one. Not surprised, if I'm honest with you. Japan should come out on top, 2-0 win for me. China now up against Iran, probably one of the tasty ones here, but ultimately I think Iran are too strong and should easily get past China, and I've gone with a big fat 3-1 win. Moving on to the second half of the draw, I think this one's wide open now. Korea are decent, but Qatar have been free scoring, I believe, but ultimately I think Korea will have enough, Sung Hyung-min and co, to go through to the semis with a big fat 2-0 win. And here we go, possibly a surprise on the cards here. The hosts up against the champions. One of these bad boys is going home, and I'm actually going to put my money on the Socceroos to go out. That's right, United Arab Emirates with a big fat 3-1 win, and they will squeeze themselves into the semi-finals with a chance at the title and set up a crunch clash with Korea, I believe. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. Short and sweet, I'm afraid, but hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe. I'll be right back here a little bit later on for the semi-finals, but until then, make sure you check out the description. Links to other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of good stuff. And what do you think is going to happen during the quarterfinals stage? Put your predictions down in the comment section below, and we'll see how many you can get right compared to me. Until then, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.